Hello everyone, and this is BioPhoenix here, and today we're going to be doing something a little different, and I thought this could be for a fun video, but we're going to go through some of my VHS collection. Now, I will go out and say that all these VHSs right here, they're not the ones that I grew up, that I had, like, when I was younger, because unfortunately my parents, like, they got rid of all of those and said that they were going to buy them all on DVD, but of course that never happened. So the reason why I have all this is because a couple years ago, when I was living in this one house that had like a huge space into it, I wanted to have like a movie section, and I wanted to have like a little retro corner where I'd actually have like an old tube TV with a VHS or a VCR, and then just get like a whole bunch of VHSs. God, why is it so hard to say? So, yeah, so I wanted to get, like, a whole bunch of them. I started picking up, like, a bunch of them at thrift stores, and I also saw, like, you know, at yard sale, someone just selling, like, a box, like, full of, like, random shit, and I just, like, picked it up. So, yeah, I was kind of building up something like that, but unfortunately, I never ended up doing it, because I ended up having to move all over the place, and, you know, of course, now where I live, yeah, I can't really do that anymore. In fact, I actually am going to be selling most of these, or, like, trying to give them to people, or any type of thing like that. So, if anyone else here that does like VHSs, yeah, we can always talk it out here, because like I said, I'm going to be getting rid of these, because, you know, they're not really the most practical for me. So, anyways, yeah, so we're just going to go through all this. I figured it could be fun, go through a little bit of a nostalgia trip, so yeah, here it goes. Alright, so first up we have here is, Scanners 2 from David Cronenberg. Really cool horror movie. I haven't seen the second one in a long time. Yeah, look at this. This one has a jumbo video sticker. Yeah, they're actually still around, kinda. They kind of merged with Microplay, but they actually are still around, sort of. But I don't think they do rentals anymore. But, yeah, so, yeah, you know. But like I said, Scanners 2 is pretty cool. Though I mainly remember the first one, though, with, like, the head exploding and shit. That was awesome. So, yeah, there's that. Then there's, Palmer's Bones. Who was in this movie? I actually never seen this one. I think this was one of the VHSs that was in one of the random boxes that I just had. Oh, it's Rutger Hauer. Okay. Okay, that seems cool. But, yeah, like, I've never seen this one. I think this is one of the random-ass box ones. I think this one had a sticker, too. Okay, it's kind of hard to do this with one hand. Okay, it had Rogers Video. Yeah, they're definitely not around anymore. They were actually one of the biggest chains that we had. I mean, like, Rogers is obviously still around. They do internet and cell phones and shit, but they don't have, like, their video section anymore. Then we got a Chuck Norris film with Eye for an Eye. I've actually never seen this one. But, you know, Chuck Norris is always a fun time. Like, I'm not gonna open up, like, all of them, but I just wanted to see if there was, like, anything, like, interesting in there. But, yeah, Eye for an Eye. Alright, then we got, Princess Bride. This is a good childhood movie. Very fun. Andre the Giant was in it. In fact, it was actually one of the last things he did, like, before he died. And, we also got an anime film. We got Kiki's Delivery Service. And, yeah, you know, very cool to have this one. Actually, I wonder if this one has anything interesting inside it. Okay, no, not really. But, you know, it's in, like, the old, like, Disney clamshell, which is kind of fun. But, yeah, you know, this was actually one of the first, like, anime movies, like, I ever saw. So I had to, you know, get a VHS of that. In fact, I think I did rent it on VHS back in the day. Then we have Under Suspicion with Liam Neeson. I don't remember if I ever saw this one. But, you know, you guys can always tell me if you've seen whatever. And then we got Pokemon, the first movie. Oh yeah, this is another one I also remember renting back then. Yep, good old Pokemon. Unfortunately, I find this movie doesn't really hold up very well. At least the English version doesn't. But, you know, it still is, like, watchable for me, at least if you, like, grew up, like, watching it. But if you're watching Pokemon for the first time, yeah, I don't think you're gonna be into this, because it's pretty shallow shit. But, you know, like I said, it's nostalgic to me. And then we got Night Before Christmas with the black one because it's edgy and shit. But yeah, this is another like all-time favorite for me as a kid too. Yeah, still love the little animation style there. Alright, let's go through some of these. Okay, so we'll just get this one first. This is Star Wars. You know, this is the gold set, which I believe this one was slightly edited, I think. I don't think it's like super edited like the newer releases that they do, but I know this one's slightly edited, I think. I could be wrong, because, you know, it's been a while. But, alright. And we got, this Bruce Lee set. Has, like, the little dragon thing, which is cool. Yeah, nothing much there, but yeah. A very, very cool looking set, I will say. But, yeah, I'd rather get these on DVD, though. Alright, let's go through these. So we got National Lampoon's Vacation. Awesome movie, really hilarious. Then we got The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren. Very underrated movie, I think. I always thought this movie was fun. I mean, yeah, I know, like, a lot of people complain that he doesn't have the skull emblem on his chest, but it's still a kick-ass movie, though. And then we got Space Cowboys, which is a Clint Eastwood movie, and kind of one of his weird ones that I don't remember very well. Yeah, so, there's that. Alright, now let's go through this pile right here. This is Beyond Justice with, Rutger Hauer again. I don't think I've ever saw this one. Not that I can remember. Alright. Then we got, this is, yeah, the original Batman. You know, awesome film. Not much I need to say about that, but, yep, we got that one. And we got, Pink Floyd The Wall. Very trippy-ass movie, but it's great. Though, mainly for the soundtrack, obviously, and, you know, the animation is really cool, but, yeah, very fucked up movie, though, but, you know, given what it's about, it kind of makes sense. Okay, then we got Clint Eastwood with Firefox, and no, not the web browser, but the movie. I don't think I've ever actually watched this one, so I don't really know much about it. Oh shit, I didn't realize I had this movie. Motherfucking Bloodsport. Hell yeah. With Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's great. And then we have Robert De Niro in Awakening. And Robin Williams is in it too. Nice. I'm trying to remember if I ever saw this movie, or I think I might have seen like parts of it, but I don't remember. I know I vaguely like remember like the idea of this movie, but you know, other than that, I don't really remember too much. Alright, okay, let's continue along. So we got Enemy at the Gates. I remember this was a pretty good movie. Then, yeah, Young Frankenstein. Another very, very good movie. Oh yeah, the whole green, blue, and white little logo there. Remember that very well. And what is this? Ballistic with Antonio Banderas and Lucy Liu. Okay. Ballistic. Going ballistic. I don't think I know that one very well. Okay, we got another Bruce Lee thing here. Enter the Dragon. Oh, yep. Very, very cool. So, I mean, I got more, Bruce Lee shit here. That's pretty cool. And we got Twister. This movie used to scare the shit out of me as a kid, because I used to think, like, tornadoes could just, like, appear, like, everywhere, but... yeah, but no, I'm from Canada, so obviously, like, nah, we don't really get twisters or tornadoes very often, and if we do, like, they're, like, fucking nothing. We got, good old Blade Runner. I don't, like, remember this cover art for Blade Runner. Interesting. But, yeah, there's, yeah, Harrison Ford and Blade Runner. Good movie, though maybe some people do overrate it a little too much, but I still think it's good. Oh, yes, now we got, True Lies with Arnold, which Tyler had actually gifted me this movie on DVD recently. But yeah, we got it on VHS. So, you know, if you want to hear him say, give me the goddamn page! Like, in, like, lower quality, you can, there you go. Oh, hell yeah. We got, Ace Ventura. Still fucking hilarious. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think in the VHS release is still, like, the only one that has, like, everything in it. Because I think there were, like, a scene or two in, like, the later releases that they, like, took out or something. I remember hearing something about that, and I always thought that was weird. But, yeah, so I think the VHS version still has everything. I could be wrong on that, but I do remember hearing that there was something like that where, apparently on VHS, you can still see, like, everything, like, uncut. And we got Christine, based after the Stephen King book, and, still haven't read the book to this one. I don't even own it, and even though I do like this movie, I don't know, for some reason, it's not really a book I'm, like, super interested in reading about, but I do think the movie is, like, kind of cool, mostly just for the effects, really. Alright, moving right along. So now we got, what is this? The Osterman Weekend? Very cool cover art, I will say. Yeah, the Osterman Weekend. Wow, there's, like, no, like, screenshots on the back. Okay. Yeah, I do not know what the hell this is. Let's see if there's anything, like, on the tape or anything. Be kind, rewind. Nice. Oh, shit, what does the little sticker say? Delahigh, Ontario. Wow, this was in Delahigh. Wow, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, that's not where I live, so I'm not doxing myself, but whoever owned this before was in, Delahigh, or the video store that was there, so, yeah. I don't know much about this, but kinda cool looking. Maybe this, I hope this does have a DVD release, I'd gladly buy that shit. Alright, now we're gonna go to, James Bond territory a little bit. So we got, one of my favorites, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, the only Bond film to have George Lazenby, and honestly, I think he did a great job in this movie. It's just a shame that this was the only one he did, but yeah, it's great. And then we got From Russia with Love. Interesting cover art there with Sean Connery, and yeah. I mean, From Russia with Love is also, like, one of the best, too. Like, you really can't go wrong with that. And then, I think this is the last James Bond movie I have here, unless there's another one somewhere. This is, the very first, Dr. No. And, yeah, Dr. No, I think, is a good one. It's not the best, but I think it was a good start, though. I will say. Okay, and then this is, like, the, like, another interesting one I found randomly years ago, and that's, this little Donkey Kong VHS. I think this was a, like a promo thing or something. I forget exactly, but I do remember, like, when I saw this, I had, like, no idea what it was, and then, you know, when I posted it online, someone told me, but now I forget. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. And we got another Arnold film with The Eraser. Yeah, I remember this one being pretty cool. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I think I have that on Blu-ray now. Then we got The Hunt for Red October with Sean Connery. And, oh yeah, the VHS for this one is actually red. They actually made it red, which is fucking cool. Because, most of them are obviously black. But it was always cool to see VHSs that were, like, different colors. So, I always thought that was fascinating. Like, obviously, all, like the Nickelodeon ones were orange, like, bright orange. Yeah, I remember that was some good times. And, Stand By Me. Another based after a Stephen King book. Well, more like a short story, but, whatever. Yeah, so many, big actors. I mean, obviously they weren't big at the time, but, but they became, like, big names, like, Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, yeah. Yep, like, very, very interesting how this all came to be. But yeah, this is a great movie, and the book is very, very good, too. And then we got, Superman, the movie, and I believe this is the, you know, the Christopher Reeves one? Okay, yeah, it is the Christopher Reeves one, yep. Yeah, this is a good one. Like, yeah, I know some people say it's cheesy, but I still think it's fun. Alright, then this is, ooh, Manhunter. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is actually... A lot of people don't know this, but, yeah, before, Silence of the Lambs, you know, they did a movie of Red Dragon, and this is, like, the movie version of Red Dragon, but they called it a different name because apparently they didn't want to, like, get it mixed up with the studio's other film at the time, which also had Dragon in the name, but I forget the name of it right now. But yeah, like, it's, yeah, they just changed it to Manhunter. But yeah, this movie's very underrated, and I think it's mainly because, you know, they eventually remade this movie and then called it Red Dragon, which is also very good, but... You know, but I find this version is very cool, though. Like, it has a really awesome soundtrack, and also the way how, I think who played, Hannibal in this one? Was it, Christopher Cox or something? I remember his name had, like, Cox in his name, but yeah, he actually played him very interestingly, so it's kind of neat. Ooh, then we got Blazing Saddles, and this one is still sealed. Oh my god, it's worth like $1 bajillion. No, finding sealed VHSs is actually like not like they're not worth like that much. But yeah, Blazing Saddles though, very fun movie that is very unpolitically correct. Yeah, a lot of people would be offended if they heard some of the jokes in it, and yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I still love it. I don't give a shit. Yeah, then we got Dracula with the original poster, which is very cool. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Not much to need to say about that. Now I have the whole Blu-ray set of this, so yeah, I definitely don't need that. But cool that I do have that. And we got Ghost Ship. I remember when people were, like, hyping up this movie, saying, because of that whole beginning scene, with, like, everyone getting cut up by the cable there. I remember people were hyping that up, and then everything after that point, like, it just kind of becomes a slogfest. But I always loved the cover for this. I always thought the cover art was very creepy and ominous looking and really awesome. But, yeah, I haven't seen this movie in ages. Like I said, that whole beginning scene is the only thing I fucking remember. Alright, now let's do this row. So we got Blast with Rutger Hauer, because this movie is a blast. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I've never seen it. But it seems like whoever I bought some of these VHSs from in that one box, he was a huge Rutger Hauer fan. And there's Black Moon Rising with Tommy Lee Jones and Linda Hamilton. I think I might have seen this movie, but I don't remember. And then we got Steven Seagal and Fire Down Below. And this one has a sticker that says Nicole's Spicy's video, or Spacey's video. Yeah, I'm reading this through my camera, and it's a little blurry, so I can't, like, fully see it right now, but, yeah. Yeah, kind of interesting. So that's where that came from. Then we got two Arnold films, being The Terminator and The Terminator 2, the Judgment Day. I was about to say Judgment Week, like from the abridged. But yeah, I don't need to say much about those. Those are like his best films. And there's Steven Seagal and Hard to Kill. I think I might have seen this one. I think this is the one I remember watching. Yeah, I think so. Okay, next is a Wesley Snipes movie with The Passenger 57. Don't think I remember that one. Ooh, this one. Silent Rage with Chuck Norris. This is a movie I haven't seen yet. I've always wanted to. I know Tyler loves this movie. I know he says it's one of his favorite Chuck Norris movies, and yeah, I really wanted to watch it, but unfortunately, since I was buying up all these VHSs, I never got around to getting a VHS player and actually throwing it in there. But hopefully, I'll get this on DVD. But yeah, I always heard great things about it from him, so it's one I really want to watch. And then there's Escape from L.A. with Kurt Russell. Great film. You know, not much need to say on that, but it's great. Then we got This is a really cool one. The Frighteners. And look at it has like a holographic cover. Yeah, hear that? Yeah. Yeah, it has a really awesome cover. But yeah, this is a very underrated movie. Yeah, this is one of those movies that, like, when it came out, it, like, flopped hard because it had, like, a really shitty trailer. But then if you, like, actually, like, watch the film, it's, like, not like the trailer at all. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, but it's, yeah, like I said, it's a very cool movie. It's actually from, Peter Jackson, the guy that did, you know, Lord of the Rings. Because, you know, before he made Lord of the Rings, he was making these, like, really weird horror movies. And then we got good old classic Jurassic Park. Don't need to say much about that, but, you know, one of the best. It actually came out the year I was born. And then we got another Arnold film. This one is, Raw Deal, which I, still haven't... This is actually one of the few Arnold movies in, like, this era that I still never, like, fully watched. I only just know a couple scenes from it, like, you know, there's one where it's like, you should not drink and bake, when he gets, like, a cake thrown at him. I know about that, but, like, that's, like, really about it. Ooh, and we got a Godzilla film. We got Godzilla 2000. Yeah, the 2000 one. Yeah, I remember this one actually being a good one. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, but it is a fun one. And we got The Mummy, which is the old classic one with Boris Karloff. Really cool. We got that one. Alright, next we got more Bruce Lee. Holy shit, how many, like, Bruce Lee shit do I have? I have, like, quite a lot. Yeah, the Chinese Connection and, oh, and a biography, The Man, the Myth. Okay. Okay, so this actually has, like, a little biography, too. Okay. Interesting. And we got, The Crow, the original, with Brandon Lee. You know, the very tragic accident that happened, but it's a fucking awesome movie. Just a shame that that happened. And then we got The War of the Roses, and it has Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, and Danny DeVito. Interesting cast, but I don't think I've ever actually watched that. Now we have the only Freddy movie I got here, and that's Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. If I remember right, I think this is the movie where Freddy Krueger has like that one like nightmare like thing where he basically they make fun of the whole Wizard of Oz, and he's like on like a broomstick and like like doing a parody of like the Wicked Witch of the West. I think this is this film. Yeah, the films, as you know, they got like really corny and cheesy as they went on, and not as much scary like the first film. But yeah, I do remember that. Then we got 15 minutes. And this movie is only 15 minutes long. Yeah, could you imagine? 15 minutes is only 15 minutes long. Actually, I think it's like an hour and something, but, you know. But yeah, Robert De Niro's in it. Then we got Basic. What, is this supposed to be your basic bitch movie? John Travolta, Connie Nielsen, and Samuel L. Jackson. Okay. Well, you know, good cast. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever watched this one either. I don't think I have. And then we got, the original Godzilla. At least I think this is the... Yeah, it says the original Godzilla movie. So I would imagine it is. Yep, and it's black and white. And, yep. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. I got the original, the very first. Now we have, Clue. Because get a clue. Very cool cover art, I will say. But yeah, they made a movie after the board game. I actually remember watching this on TV years ago, and I actually remember it being kind of fun, but I haven't seen it in ages, though. Alright, let's see. Okay, this is the Delta Force. This I definitely have seen, with Chuck Norris and, Lee Marvin. Yep. I remember this movie was cool. It's also, I think that is one of his more popular ones, I'm pretty sure. And we got Lethal Weapon. Yeah, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. Can't go wrong there. Very fun. And then we got, what is this? City by the Sea. Robert De Niro, Francis McDormand, and James Franco. Okay, James Franco. Alright, that's pretty neat. Oh, look, we got a sealed copy of the Street Fighter movie with Van Damme and Raul Julia. That's great. We got a sealed one for that one. But yeah, this movie is just hilarious. Like, obviously, yeah, it's not a good movie, but it's fun. And stupid, and I love it. Alright, now we have Reservoir Dogs. This is a great movie. This is, like, probably, like, one of the best, Tarantino movies. At least I think so. It's definitely one of my favorites, for sure. And we got Romancing the Stone. And this one's definitely has, like, like, fading issues. It's, like, super faded looking. I forget if I've seen this movie. I don't remember if this is the one I'm thinking of. Okay. And then we got, Sliver with, Sharon Stone, William Baldwin, and Tom Berenger. Don't think I know this one. I don't think I do. Then we got 12 Angry Men. This is a classic. Yeah, lots of great actors in this one. Oh, this one has some stickers on it. What does this say? Oh, Be Kind, Rewind. Okay. I thought it was like something else. Oh, Stop and See Video. Okay, that's another like little place I don't remember. That must have been like a local place or something. Okay. Then we got another Chuck Norris film, Code of Silence. The toughest cop just got tougher. Oh yeah, I'm sure he did. And we're almost done. We got Schindler's List. Yep. Good old that on 2 VHSs, because that's how big the movie was. Yeah, just like with video games, with Final Fantasy VII on PS1 needing, like, you know, like 2-3 discs, you got, like, movies that had 2 VHSs, because it was so fucking massive. Alright. And then we got good old Scarface here. Another, like, double one here. Another great-ass film. And then we got The Great Escape, and holy shit, this one's also sealed too. Oh my god. So not only is it a double film, or double VHS, but it's also sealed. Holy shit. Yeah, this is another great movie. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites, for sure. And then the final one is The Green Mile, with Tom Hanks. And, who was, the other guy? Oh, yeah, Michael Clark Duncan. Yeah, wow, how could I forget that? But, yeah, this movie is just fantastic. In fact, I actually haven't read the book to this one yet, but I do have it in a nice hardcover, so I definitely do plan on reading it very soon. But from what I've heard some people say that they actually do like the movie just as much as the book, and that's, you know, impressive to hear. But yeah, very, very cool. So, yep, there you go. That's all the VHS shit. We got all like that like out here. And we got, like, all these on the side here, and now I gotta put it all back. Well, alright. Well, anyways, yeah. Like I said, I figured this would be fun just to kind of just go through this, and, you know, if you guys, like, you know, see anything here before I get rid of any of it, or if I, like, sell it to someone nearby, well, you know, just let me know, and we'll see how it goes. So, anyways, take it easy, everyone. Thank you for watching and commenting.